Keep the volume down, Hunter. All right, I think we're going now. Let me go ahead and just double check the Steam link, make sure that's working here. All right, hopefully we get some audio now. One problem after another so far. All right, let's check this link here. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Okay, looks like it's working now. So welcome back to the live stream. So far I've started this. This is a Steam version of UnReal World. Now this is a game that's been in development by one developer for 24 years now? Unreal amount of time this guy's been adding content and fixing his game. I've never even heard of it. And I actually like games like that, like this, typically. Games that make you think, games that put you out in an environment and you got to survive, you know, you making smart decisions and things like that. So even though this is going to be some pretty old school graphics, now they have added some to the graphics for the Steam version, but this game looks really cool. So thanks for that comment, Lev Eris. I've been having one problem after another. First, I wasn't able to stream from OBS, and then I had the sound issue. My mic wasn't working. I had to restart OBS like 5 times now, but I think I finally got everything in line. So first off, I want to say I've never played this game. I've never even heard of it. Now, when I went and I looked at the difference between what was the Steam version, which cost almost $10, and just going to the website and playing it for free, I saw that there is a huge list of differences. And to go ahead and show you guys that one more time here, if you guys haven't seen me, I was, you know, if I come here and I go to the game as a new release, I see it's already doing pretty well. Looks like it's already sold quite a few copies. It already has 33 reviews up. And let me show you here. Community Hub. Discussions. If you go to this frequently asked questions here, it talks about the difference in price and stuff like that, and that you can still play it for free. But somebody asked, well, what's the differences between the Steam version and the free version as of right now? And so the developer comes on and says the difference is this is 3.3 version as opposed to what you can play in the 3.2 version. Now, I did go to the website before I bought this game, looked at it. This 3.2 version looks like it's a March 2015 release. So almost a year's worth of content. And you can click this link here and you can look at the differences just between 3.2 and 3.3. And you see a graphics overhaul, redrawn tiles, all these different graphical upgrades, a variety of graphical goodies and tweaks. Again, it describes each one of them in detail. I'm not going to go over all this and bore you guys to pieces, but as you can see, weather overhaul, snow depth is told you when you look around tiles, just a few random things as I go through this. Realistic modeling of ice and freezing of lakes, confirmation on wet on step on of ice if a character doubts the ice will hold. That's cool. So weather, temperature, improved temperature checks, body temperature checks, and the effects of freezing temperatures, etc. And we're not even halfway through this list yet, and this is just the differences between version 3.2 and version 3.3. So this is the difference between what you'll get playing the free version and the Steam version. Now, I'm not going to dismiss, guys. I'm not going to dismiss at all, you know, going and playing this game for free. Because, you know, I mean, there's still a lot of content, 23 years worth of development going into the free version, which you can go and play. And I'm sure you guys are going to have fun with that. But, you know, there is a big difference between going and playing the free version and buying it on Steam. That's why for my first time, I just went ahead and bought it on Steam. Evidently, you're going to get a lot of free content, a lot of free upgrades as you continue to play it. So I really like the very start of it. The very first screen talks about why this game is called Unreal World. And the reason is because the people back then, way back in time when they were out in the woods and stuff like that, they didn't understand why the wind whistled, you know, and why the bears behaved the way they did. and all the mysteries that come with being out in the wilderness. And they said that being out in the wilderness, instead of being real, they said this is unreal. And it kind of explained why they called this game Unreal. So I kind of like that. So that's what I was trying to explain, before I lost my sound and everything like that and had to restart the stream. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this. I do have the chat link so everybody can see it. So you guys will see when I get your question, when I see it on the screen, because there is a delay. So when you type it, there's a delay before I actually see your response, and you'll see when your question or comment or whatever pops up on the screen. I got seven people watching, so I want to go ahead and thank you guys for watching. Please be patient with me, because in these kind of games, I'm probably not the best at these kind of games. This is a very new experience for me. I have no experience in this particular game. So if you guys want to help me out, if you guys see something I'm missing or whatever, you guys have a question on something you want to see or a comment, please don't be afraid to put it in the chat. That's one reason I've linked the chat right here beside my play window, so you guys can, help me share in this experience. Let me, show you what you want to see. Help me out. So we got 3 different. I've already created a character. I've created a guy named I don't remember, Devac or something. And you have free gameplay here. Everything's up to you. You have no tasks or duties to worry about. So basically, this is like your. This looks like to be like your in Minecraft or whatever. Your. What am I thinking of in Minecraft? Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking of, is survival. So this is like your open world survival game where there's no tasks, you don't have to do anything. That's probably what I'm leaning towards. It says for the experienced freedom likers, or also suitable for rookies who want to get to know how the game mechanics work first before trying task-based game courses. And then living in the wild teaches you the basics of wilderness survival and how to test your survival skills as you roam across the land and explore the wide world. The game course starts with easy and fundamental wilderness survival tasks and slowly gets you accustomed to living in the wild. So I'm kind of thinking this might be the best option for me because I've never played this game before. I definitely don't want to go into advanced adventures for the more advanced wilderness survival and hunting techniques. Encounters you with Unreal World and whole. The regions are near and far. The people, familiar cultures, and faraway countries and spirit world are more deeply entering into your living and making your livelihood in the far north. This is a game course for the more experienced players. Definitely don't want to go with that one. Leverus says, as a first-time player, I'd suggest using the A choice. Okay, the first one? Okay. Or no, the A. Okay, living in the wild. All right, so yeah. So the second one. So thanks for that comment. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Lev, having you guys help me out because, like I say, I've never played this game. I know this game is going to be pretty deep, and that's one reason I went ahead and bought it. I want to get the best of this game, and that's why I went ahead and bought it on Steam. Not only that, I mean, you always have, if I hate this game, I'm very comfortable with refunding any game that I just don't get into on Steam. I've probably refunded over 40 games right now since last June when they started that. So let's go ahead and jump into this one. All right, character creation completed. Devac. Oh, it created a last name for me. Devac Kamolonian is about to enter the Unreal World. And it says a Finnish proverb here. The world will surely teach one, if nothing else, than to walk slowly. I like that. All right. Unreal World Encyclopedia. Among the peoples, there are several different runes and myths about the origin of the world and how it became unreal. However, a common core is clearly visible, which is not a surprise. As all the peoples of the same origin, the basic myths goes as follows. In the beginning, the world was bare and silent. The wind, forest, and all the animals were formed of the song of the Sky Father and the Earth Mother. As all creatures sung together, the Enemo woke up and joined the singing. But the harmony was broken when the Enemo had to build a lodge for a shelter in the first winter. And when the first winter was over, the wise ones among the peoples realized that the world was no more real. Wow, that's pretty deep right there. I mean, seriously, you think about that? The Sky Father and the Earth Mother basically saying everything's natural, and they believed that everything was natural. And when we first built the first shelter, people were like, oh my God, that's not natural. You know, it's no longer real. It's unreal now. What would they think of today's current technology and the internet and computers and cars and, shopping malls and everything nowadays? That's funny. First timer information. You're about to enter the Unreal world for the first time with this character. When the game starts, press escape to view the keyboard commands and help. From there, you may start to learn the secrets of the game. This game encyclopedia can be started anytime by pressing F1. You are also notified during gameplay when there's more information about a topic. The world beyond the game is rich and deeper than it first seems. I bet it is. This game seemed like a super deep game. Exploring and browsing the game encyclopedia may greatly stimulate your imagination and give greater texture and depth to the game. You'll also find answers to most of the questions about the Unreal world in the game here. Feel free to browse the game information now or press escape to exit and start playing. We'll start with the myth of the Unreal world. You can go to the main topics anytime by pressing home. All right, let's go ahead and get out of this and let's go ahead and start. I'm excited. You guys excited? All right, let's just click that. Scenario, the village. The story below is a description of your startup scenario and a rough background of your character. You may find it interesting to follow, or you can just ignore it. It only tells you what brought your character here. The rest is up to you. There are so many paths to follow, so many scenes to see, and so many wind breezes to feel, and ever so many secrets to find from the world world around or within you. How cool is this? I mean, this is super cool so far. This is why I keep saying, and why in all my reviews, graphics are only 10% of my overall score when I grade a game. Because, you can take a game like this with simple pictures and, really, really simple graphics, and you can have a really engaging, really deep, really thought-provoking experience that can far outwhelm, many games that have, Unreal Engine graphics, the 3D world, immersive environments and stuff like that. You can definitely get a lot more involved in a game like this, or a game with simple graphics like this. Can't overstate that enough. Anyway, let's go ahead and read a little bit of this and see how it goes. At the age of 16, you've left your home and village. During your childhood and adolescent years, you have learned the skills and ways of your people until you decided it was time for you to go search for a path of your own, whatever it might be. One day, a small party of men from your village were about to go on a trading journey to some faraway tribes. They promised to lead you to the village that was on their way, if you so wished, from where it would be more safe for you to start living on your own. And so it was. The party left you standing outside the village as they continued on their way. Houses in the village seemed very cozy after the long trip, but about the people you weren't too sure. You knew that you hadn't come here to just settle down again, but it would probably be a good idea to see what the village had to offer before rushing out on your own, basically. Starting at the village provides you a safe way to start playing. You may equip your character carefully before going out into the wilderness and have a safe place to return if you face setbacks or dangers to your journeys, maybe if we get hurt or whatever. You know what? This is super cool already. I like this. All right, so is this us? That's a picture of us, I guess. All right, carrying 24.6 pounds, penalty 3%. I'm just taking a look at the UI is all I'm doing right now. Nutrition is nourished. Basically, my guys that led me here fed me, it looks like. I'm comfortably warm. Vigor is vigorous. I don't have any weapons or shields equipped anyway, it looks like. I don't even know if I have any. Tells me I'm in the morning. It's a summer season. Beginning of the follow month. And did you pick Lev says, did you pick quick setup for your character? I missed that. Yes, I did pick quick setup. Yep, I went in and did quick setup. I don't know if that was a mistake or but letting you know that I did quick setup. If you think I should restart, I mean, I'd rather restart now than playing into it for an hour and going, oh man, I should have restarted, because I can skip all the stuff I just read. So do you think I'm okay, Lev, or do you think a quick start is, okay, or do you think I should go back to redo it? All right. Now, with this being a kind of a task deal, I don't know if it's quite the same procedural world as you would get if you did the creative basically deal, the survival mode. I don't know. So as you explore the wilderness, a settlement comes into view up ahead. All right, no, there are just multiple backstories. Okay, thanks, love. All right, so we're going to go ahead and it says hit space to continue. I'm sure I can click it here as well. Yeah. Current task. Water is essential. Game course and task information. Now, I might have clicked the wrong thing. List of tasks to complete, but this does show me what all the tasks it wants me to complete are. Water, closer look, picking up, making a fire, cookery. Wow. Got a lot of stuff to do here. Water is essential. Basically talking about this first task here. Explore your surroundings until you find a source of fresh water, like a lake or even a pond. I thought I wanted to go talk to the people in the little village here first. Okay. So, escape to exit and continue the game. Okay. So, command. It's looking for a certain command. So I guess to see your list of commands. Okay, so let's go back and here's your commands. Nope, that's not it. Keyboard commands. There we go. See, like I say, I haven't even played this game before. The game is controlled by keyboard commands, which are upper and lowercase sensitive. Within menus, you can use the mouse to point and click desired options. These are keys you need to survive in the far north. Okay, so move forwards is your arrow keys, basically. And then 7, 9, 7, 1, and 3. This is going to be a little bit awkward for me because I don't have a number pad on my keyboard. I have a special gaming keyboard that does not have the number pad. But I think I can figure it out. So, move backwards, turn. So this is basically turn 45 degrees left and right. So I'd want to do this twice for me. And then to turn 90 degrees or turn 180 degrees or whatever. All right. Control plus movement to strafe. Wow. You wouldn't think you would have like even strafe available in a game like this. Use numpad or cursor keys to move to describe above. Unreal World movement system may feel tricky at first, but after a while you'll get used to it. Yeah, and especially with me, I don't even have a number pad on my keyboard, so this is going to be even trickier. I'm sure I'll figure it out though. You may also switch to the traditional roguelike movement and setup options. Okay, enter is to zoom in and out between wilderness and terrain map. Wait for one turn, period. Delete movement and rest of actions. Oh, delete is movement and rest actions. Following hotkeys can be used to access movement. You can hit R to run, H to hide. Now notice that it said here that it said upper and lower case sensitive. So it's actual capital H to run, little h to hide, little u to get up. So that doesn't mean you have to hit Shift R to run. Wow. Arrows work just fine. Okay, that's good. Thanks, love. All right. Do it. This is your first task. Task is to find water. Do what you want. Okay. So, Lev, if you can help me out, let me know if I actually, like, if I want to run, do I have to actually hit Shift R? That's what it looks like. It looks like a capital R as opposed to like a little h for hide or U to get up or lay down. Z, again, a capital Z. Notice that. And it does say everything's upper and lower case sensitive. So, zoom map, control minus and plus, or control 0 to reset. Picking and moving items is G to pick up something, or capital G, see there's a difference right there, to pick up from adjacent tile, pack animal, or companion. Man, there's a lot to this game already. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit escape. I can't click it there, I'm surprised. Okay. So, let's just go ahead and try the control plus and minus. I thought it said control plus and minus to zoom in and out, but that's not working. Oh, there we go. I was already zoomed in as much as I could. There we go. Okay. So you only have so much area that you can see, evidently. Yeah, chat is very slow. There is a delay here between when I see it, when you type it, and you see it, there's a difference, as you can see, between when your chat actually appears for me. And obviously, if I'm, looking at something else on the screen or whatever, it may be even longer before I actually see your message. So I will definitely try to keep up the chat, though, because I want you guys to help me out and, let me know what I'm doing wrong, that kind of thing. Tells me where I'm at. Day 6 of the 7th week before Midsummer Point. All right. So let's try the arrows here and see. Is this the village right here? These little buildings here? Like, I'm like way bigger than the buildings. That's what it looks like. Looks like little buildings right there. And still morning. So would I be right in thinking, Lev, that this is almost like a turn-based game? Like, as I say here, if I sit here for an hour, like bears can't come up and kill me, for example, right? If I just sit here for an hour, nothing happens. Would that be the correct assumption here? Because I'm assuming this is kind of turn-based. As I move or as I do actions, things happen in the game. You can let me know if that's a correct assumption on that. I'm going to go ahead and try to move up into the village here. Whoa. I moved up, and it looks like what? Okay, the shaded areas, I guess, are areas I can't see real well. I just moved up once is all I did, people. And it looks like I'm in a completely different area now. Okay, there's the houses. Okay, I see the houses. They're still here. They're just kind of in the gray. All right, so this thing tells me, this is my information screen. I can see that. You're on the travel map at the moment. Hitting enter will zoom you into the local map for the tile you're on. Yes, it's the village representation. Yes, turn-based. Okay, thank you, man. All right, so let's go ahead and hit enter. Oh, wow, okay. So that kind of shows what it looks like here. I'm in a field. And there is a field here. And you take a closer look at this area. So this is what you want if you want to actually see information about the game, it looks like. Because now I'm actually getting some information about what's going on, what I see. All right, so let's move back down and see what happens. Field here, and you take a closer look at this area. Okay. And still morning. I'm still nourished. I'm still warm. Everything's still good. Let's move left. If you guys want me to try anything or if there's something I need to be doing, let me know. Let's go ahead. I can't move left, I don't think, because of the tree, but I'll try it. Yeah, see, it won't let me move left. If I try to move left again. Okay, so instead of, if I move left, I'm not actually moving left. Keep that in mind, people. What I'm doing is I'm actually turning. I'm rotating. So I'm just rotating around. And you can see, as I rotate around, I'm getting more familiar with this. The green area is what I can see. The gray area behind me, I can't see what's back there. So if I think a bear or whatever is coming up behind me, I would actually have to rotate like this so I can actually see the dumb thing. Yeah. So if I want to move forward, I either have to hit the up arrow like this, or if I want to move back, I would either need to turn around and move forward, or I can just hit backspace like that. Okay. I'm catching on. So, have I already lost my village? Where did my village go? I don't see my village on this map. That's kind of weird. I'm not seeing a village. Let me look around again. Is there something on this map that would show a village, Lev? You can let me know. I'm not seeing a village anywhere that looks anything like a village on this map. I don't think I've moved very far. Let me go ahead and hit enter again and see if I can see it. Yeah, see, it's right there. You can see it on this map. You can see I'm right by the houses. But if I go to this map, what's kind of weird to me is I don't see any kind of houses representation on this map. That's kind of weird to me. The top right picture above shows you facing, okay, shows you which direction you're facing, southeast. Okay, cool. So, Lev, if you can explain to me, if you would, why I can't see the houses or the village from this map here. Is there any reason you can think of why I can't see the houses from here, but I can see them on the other map? Or maybe I'm just missing it? I'm just getting more familiar with this game, so hopefully you guys... they are at a good distance to the southeast. Hit enter to zoom out. Oh, okay. So if you hit enter, this zooms you out, and he says they're to the southeast. So if I hit enter again and I move to the southeast, so you're saying if I move this direction, I should see him. Let's see if he's right. Good thing I have Lev here, because otherwise I think I'd be clueless. I'm still moving southeast. There's a big rock blocking your way. Dorp. Okay. This is kind of cool, though. Okay, so is this area here? Is this, what is this? It looks like a fenced-in area here with the with a gray line here. You can see the kind of gray line fenced-in area here. I wish the chat was a little quicker as far as when he types it. I saw it, but there is about a 40-second delay, I believe. Okay, so I'm in the village now, I'm assuming. Let's look. Yeah, it certainly looks from this direction like I might be in the village now. And this is a rock. Where's the houses here? I'm still looking around, guys. Still getting familiar with this game. You can see this game is pretty deep. So I'm really curious right now. Oops. I see a log here. Can I do anything with a stick? Oops, wrong way. You see a branch here. Okay, so what was my button to pick something up again? Let's hit escape. Game options. There we go. Keyboard commands. To pick something up was, I already forgot the key, G, to pick something up. And if it's capital G, if it's on an adjacent tile. Okay. So if I want to pick that branch up, I would hit G. You pick up the branch. Okay, cool. That's the village fields I'm in, so I'm still not to the village. Okay. Thanks, love. See, what would I do without you, buddy? All right, I'm glad you're in the stream. Because I think you're going to be able to help me understand this game a lot quicker. So I would never have figured out that the village would have been this far away on the map. A lot of different, look at that. That is a big ass, what can I do with this, I wonder? You see a tree trunk here. So if I hit G again, I bet you I'm not going to be able to pick it up. Let's try. It's too heavy for you to lift. Well, imagine that. So now you can see that I'm in a grove now, and the picture changes up here. Still in the morning. Still haven't, a lot of time hasn't went by as I'm stumbling around here. I see over here, though, a rock. Now, I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, is just running around looking for stuff like this. I know I want to find water, too, it said. That was one of my first tasks. You see a stone here. Let's pick it up. Gee, there's nothing here to pick up. I can't pick up a stone? Well, that's unusual for these kind of games. I need to play Rust, pick up a stone and go bash somebody in the head with a rock. I'm so used to the survival graphical games that it's surprising to me to see that I can't pick up a rock or use it. What's this? 2 rocks and 1 stone. Can I pick anything up? Okay, it tells me the weight. So it tells me the A or B to pick up 2 rocks or a stone. 2 rocks is a lot less weight. And picking up a stone, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. That's a big-ass rock, basically. Now, I'll pick up the 2 rocks. I'm going to ask the question here of Lev. Could I use rocks as a weapon in this game? I mean, if I saw a deer, could I chuck a rock at a deer or a person that, you know, I come across that threatens me? Can I use a rock to throw them at their head? Is this game that deep? Is what I'm going to ask you. I'll enter for all. Okay. I hit enter. Hit enter again. A. What does it say? Done. Proceed with selected space. Okay, I gotcha. You pick up the 2 select. So this game requires, you're going to have to play this game a little bit before you get really familiar with it. This is a game that's really that deep, and there's so much. As you saw there, I thought I could just pick up the 2 rocks by selecting the 2 rocks, hitting enter, but then I also had to hit space too. So you really got to, get familiar with this game before you have a clue of what you're doing. All right. This is a lot of fields. A lot of this. I'm on a heel now. Okay. I kind of wish it can be harvested. Wait a minute. You see 4 growing blueberry shrubs here. Ooh. It can be harvested after a few months. So I can't get any blueberries here. And Lev says, yes, the rocks and stones are types of clubs and can be used as weapons. So a stone could be used as a big-ass weapon as well. Just like in Rust. Whoa, bash somebody in the head. I like that. So I can't pick any blueberries off here, obviously. If I hit G, can I pick them out? Can I dig them out of the oil and go plant them near the village? Probably not. I'm going to hit G just to see what happens. There's nothing here to pick up. Okay. Containers of a rough wooden mug. What do you want to apply? I don't want to do anything. I want to escape. Okay. Let's see if we can find some water. Is there a... Well, I was going to say, is there a map option? I'm already looking at my map. Let's go ahead and hit enter again. Whoa, now you can kind of see what we're dealing with here. Look at how heavy forest here. Look at how heavy this forest is. And can I even see my village from here? Or have I come too far southeast? It looks like I've come down this way. All right, guys. Let's see here. I like how you can still move even in this kind of terrain. So let me ask you, Lev, I'm going to ask you another question here. If I move here and in this map, am I moving faster than if I hit enter and move? Because or slower? Am I moving faster or slower in this map as opposed to if I move in this map? So if I hit my up arrow, am I moving any faster based on the type of map I'm in? I'll ask you that question. There is a lichenous pine forest here, and you take a closer look at this area, zooming in. Oh, okay. So lichenous, I don't even know what that word means. I assume it means thick, like thick forest. Notice how it doesn't look nearly as thickly forested as when I use the other zoomed out mode. Lichenous pine forest at a Johnaraki tip, Ajo's tip. What is Ajo's tip? Okay. Pine blocking your way, so you got to go around it. Makes sense. So I can't see in the gray area, even though, like right here, I can't see this area because it's gray, and I don't know why I can't. Is it because of the trees, I wonder? It must be. Let's go over this way and see. Yeah, see, now my visibility opens up. I like this so far. I mean, this is definitely different. This is pretty damn cool. Lichenous pine forest. Somebody can let me know what lichenous means in the chat. That would be awesome. I've never even heard that word. Does it mean thick or something? That's my guess. Now I'm in the heathland. Not the hearthland, the heathland. Okay. And I have to go around these trees. Now, I don't have any weapons or tools. How would I get a weapon or tool? If Lev can answer that. Oh, see, what's this down here? Okay, never mind. I clicked it and it gave me a... Quest King says, I think it's fair to say that the game isn't very user-friendly. Good thing you're here, Lev. Absolutely, Quest. Thanks for being here on my stream, by the way, bud. Nick says, I'm guessing it means a lot of lichen. You know what? Just because it doesn't seem like nobody's answered yet, and I don't know what the word means, let's go ahead and Google it. That's what Google's for, right? Maybe we'll all learn something, or some of us will learn something. All right, let's, what was the word? Like. I don't even know if I don't even know how it was spelled. Oh, man. All right, let's go back. All right. Go back to the lichenous forest so I can see how to spell the damn thing. Here we go. Lichenous forest. Go to Google here. All right. Lichenous. Lichen. Of or relating or resembling. Yeah, covered with lichen. Okay. And just to make sure that we know what lichen is exactly, is a composite organism that arises from algae and bacteria, are both living among filaments of a fungus in a symbiotic relationship. The combined life that has properties that are very different from the properties of its component organisms. Lichens have many color, sizes, and forms. All right, learned something. All right, I guess it would make. I think Nick was right on there. Hit I to see your inventory. Lev says. Okay, so weapons: a broad knife, a spear. So if I want to equip this, select an item to examine it, and what if I want to equip it? W, I guess, right? So let's hit W. Oops. No. Okay, what if I just click on the spear? And it just tells me information about it. For the Kamala spear weapon classification of spear gives it a good bonus to attack, little bonus to defense. Two-handed weapon, using it with one hand is very difficult. Okay, so now can I hit W to wield it? No. How do I wield it? Wielded, it says not wielded. Worn, I'm wearing some rough fur boots, some linen trousers, and a nettle cloak. So I don't even have a shirt on. Well, I guess this is my cloak. It's not just a cape or whatever. A wooden mug, I have some rye bread, I have 3 dried bear cuts, and I have 3 dried elk cuts. And I picked up that branch. Whatever, I don't think I need that, but I picked it up. Alright, so use hotkeys, mouse click, or enter to select. So if I select this, again, it just gives me information about it. I can't... Okay, now if I clicked on W, spear, press space to continue, it still doesn't equip it. Where? You would think that would be W would be where, but no. See, I am lost in this game. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm glad I have somebody here. W to wield with no menu open. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out of this then. Come on. There we go. W to wear. And now it says... There we go. So that's a two-handed weapon, so that's all I can carry now. So I guess it's a good idea to have my spear equipped while I wander around, just in case some kind of dangerous animal attacks me, a bear or a coyote or something, or another person. I don't know. I'm probably going to get lost and die, but my main objective here is to figure the game out and just kind of see, you know, how this game works and give you guys an idea of what this game's about as well. So if I run into a, I'm kind of hoping that I run into some dangerous situation or I run into a wolf or something. You see 2 bizarre mushrooms here. Well, I'm definitely going to pick those up. The bizarre mushroom here isn't ripe enough for harvesting. Okay, well, I want to pick it up anyway. All right. And so it looks like I can just walk right over brush. I am coming here into another... Oh, I thought I saw something, some animal or something down here. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, yes, right down here. What is this? Let's go check that out. Looks like a bird. It's moving. It's an airplane. It's moving faster than me. I want to attack it with my spear. It's getting away from me. That's probably a bird. Looks like a bird. Oops. Yeah, the bird got away from me. I like how you can only see like the green area in front of you, though. You know, and if there's a tree or a big rock or whatever blocking you, you can't see it. All right. Still morning. So time doesn't go by too quick here, like some games. And I think I'm going to get lost from the village. Like I say, I can always start this game over if I die, so I'm not real worried about... I'm really kind of looking for action and to explore this game. I'm trying to find a water source as well, so keep that in mind. That's one of my tasks. And if you guys want to see me do anything, let me know in the chat. And I will keep checking the chat, and hopefully I can help you guys get a better idea what this game's about as well, if you've never played this game yourself either. Give you enough information to where you know if you want to buy the game or not anyway. And see, as you can see, I'm mostly moving east and to the south a little bit. Why, I don't know. I'm just exploring. Looking to see if I see anything cool. Like water. Water would be cool. What's this? More wild mushrooms. Patch of 2 growing wavy grasses here. Gee. I can't harvest them yet. Of course. Climbing's quite steep. Use your climbing skill to move on. Climb it? Why would I climb it? That's a hill. Okay. Climb it, yes or no? No. I'm going to try to go up and around it like this. Yeah, see? So when you see the darker lines here, that is just a really steep cliff. So let's just try to climb this just to see what happens. Yes. Oh, I fell. Climb it, yes, you lose your grip early on. Press space to continue. How cool is that? You fall 2 meters and get your abdomen knocked on the way down. The impact doesn't hurt you. You fall back to the ground. So notice I didn't move anywhere. How cool is that? You can come up to a cliff or a little hill there, and you can either try to climb it, which is risky. As you can see, I fall down. I'm probably lucky I didn't get hurt. Or you can make the smart move and walk around such a steep area. And this area here is a big rock, okay. Again, a really steep cliff. I'm going to hit no. Before I can move again, I have to answer that question of if I'm going to climb the hill that I ran into or not. Same thing. No. No, I said. I need to turn and move up and go around it. Same thing. No. So I'm getting to a lot more... Well, you can see right here, I'm on a mountain. That's why I'm running into all these little cliffs. Most traveling is done from the upper menu, so you can see lakes and towns and stuff at a distance. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay. So you would travel in this map, is that right, love? I can't see the hills and stuff quite so easy, but maybe I automatically go around them when I'm in this mode here. You're feeling rather warm. And that's because it's late morning. Oh, look, I found water. Oh, I found a guy here, too. See, I probably wouldn't see this guy from the other map. Okay. Oh, he disappeared. Where'd he go? I don't know that I want to run into him anyway, but... You encounter a forester adventurer. Here we go, people. Fajera's Forest here, and you encounter something. Zooming in. Oh, he's up here. Now, if I want to go... I have my spear equipped. Let's go see what happens. I'm curious to see what happens if I get on the same square as him. Is he running from me? Come here, you little chicken. Look, he's going around and around a tree. Come here, you. Forest adventurer withdraws from your way. Well, where did he go? There he is. Come here, you punk. How do I attack him? You'll have to let me know how I attack him. Since this is a turn-based game, how do I attack? I get on him. It looks like I'm on him right now. Is there a way I can attack him? I'll repeat. Let's see, I can hit escape. Keyboard options. Right here. Run, hide, lay down, rest until not fatigued. Look in a direction, see what is at the current location. Is the colon. I don't see an option to attack anything, but I'm sure that would be an option it would give me, like, do you wish to attack this guy or whatever. I'm hitting escape. I don't know why it's not escaping. There we go. So let's go ahead and do shift and my colon by the L. Where to pick? Oh, that's how to pick something. What? Escape to exit. From where to pick. Location with the mouse. I thought it said that was to look. Press C to talk, 1 to attack. How do you know that, love? I didn't see that in the 1 to attack and C to. Where are you seeing that? Because I didn't see that in the keyboard help. Let me look again. Keyboard commands. I see strafe. I see movement. Wait 1 turn. Run. I certainly don't see any kind of attack or talk commands here. Is it back here? Did I miss it here? See, I don't know how I would know how to play this game if it wasn't for Lev being here. Let's hit C to talk. Select which door you wish to close. I hit C, I hit little c, and it gives me this, which door I want to close. For C is close. Command, close a door. Okay, I'm not wanting to close a door. Are you sure it's not T for talk? Let's hit T. Nope, T is to throw something. Huh. T is to throw something. Okay, there must be a bigger command option than what I'm seeing there by just hitting escape. Because I don't want to throw anything. I want to see, how do I see all the different options available to me? Obviously, there's a lot more options than just hitting escape. Keyboard commands. Let me click that again. There's no way to scroll. Oh, page up, page down. Here we go. There we go. Okay. I needed a page down to see all the. Look at all these commands available to you people. I mean, I'm 45 minutes into my stream, and I'm just seeing for the first time all the different available commands because I didn't notice the page up, page down. Okay, P to push or pack. Inventory and using items. Wear clothes is a capital W. Capital T to take off worn clothes. Q to drink something or quaff. A little E to eat something. A to apply something. Interacting and crafting. S is skills. R is to repeat the last action. O to open a door. Capital C is chat with someone or command pets around you. And interacting or crafting. And then where is the 1 to attack? Right there. Combat. 1 to attack with first weapon. 0 to kick. If I wanted to throw one of the rocks I had, I could throw something with T. 9 is punch. Good grief. Look at all this. This is a very deep game. You know what I'm saying? So I continue to scroll down through my build a fire. Wow. Build a fire is F. Crazy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of that now. And I'm going to hit Shift C to talk to this guy. Talk to someone. It has the right command here. It's a capital C. Choose target by pointing and clicking the location with the mouse. I thought I was right on him. He must have left again. All right, so let's go ahead and escape because I don't know which direction he's at. Let's turn this way. There he is. Now if I hit Shift C, Shift C. Oops, I'm hitting Control C. Sorry. Shift C. Choose a target by. Okay, so I'm going to click up arrow here. Choose a target by pointing and clicking a location with a mouse. Can I just click on him right here? There we go. All right, so I can... Here's a picture of him. Here's a picture of me, Devok. Chat mode, greet. Ask for directions. Command. I can command him. Ask for help or company. Deliver an item. Or trade items. Let's go ahead and greet him first. G. Notice I just hit the G. I didn't actually hit Shift G, even though it said a capital G there. No problem, Lev. I don't know how you would remember all that just from the top of your head anyway, unless you've played this game quite a bit. All right, so good morning, stranger. What's going on? What's on your mind? I can ask him, who are you? How is it going? Or, I am Devok Kamalinion. Or I can say goodbye. I'm going to say, how is it going, dude? And you see that up here. I like this. I like how you can have a conversation with somebody you run into, and he's like, been worse. Now I have the same options available. I'm going to say my name, and then I'm going to ask him who the hell he is. 3. I am Devok Kamalanian. Good to know you, Devok. Yeah. And now I'm going to ask him, who the F are you? I am Unto. His name is Unto. Now, back to chat mode selection. Okay, hit 0. Now I'm going to ask for help or company. H. I could probably just hit enter here too. Yeah, I can just hit enter there. Highlight what I want. Oh, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm going hunting and can use your company. I'd like to hire a helping hand. Interested? Pay him. I want to go for a longish adventure. Want to go for a longish adventure with me? Or I'm curious about your weapon skills. Now that sounds like an invite for him to show me his weapon skills and kick my ass, is what it sounds like. Lev says, yes, I played a lot. How many hours do you think you've played, Lev, if you had to estimate how many hours you played this game? And for how long have you played this game? Like 6 months, a year? Have you been playing it for 20 years? How many years have you been playing this game, would you say? And how many hours would you estimate that you've played this game? I'm curious. All right. Let's see. I'm going to say, I'm going to say goodbye, and I'm going to attack the guy and just see what happens. If he kills me, that's cool. I just want to see what happens just because I'm curious. I can always start over. Escape. So now I'm going to go ahead and attack. That was the number 1 key, and I guess it's going to give me the same key again. I'm going to go ahead and hit, I'm going to move the thing here with my cursor. I like how you can do that. I'm going to attack him with my spear and see what happens. Weapon aspect, blunt, edge, or point. What? I don't really point, edge, or blunt. Would that mean like hitting him over the head with it? Like not with a sharp point of it? I'm going to hit P and point. I don't know. Now I can try to hit him in the body. I can try to hit him in the head. It's tricky. Arms are difficult. Legs are tricky. I guess let's just go for the body. It seems like a higher probability. It doesn't show you the exact percentage, like, you know, what's the Fallout or whatever games. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and go for the body. All right, you try to stab Unto with your Kimono Spear. The attack properties of the Kimono Spear add a good bonus to the success of your attack. You carry out a perfect thrust. Your Kimono Spear strikes hard to his abdomen. Oh, wow, I killed him. Look at him. He's a bloody mess here. Look at that. You can even see the blood. So now I feel like a jerk. Unto dies. His head, he drops dead in an instant. Wow. So now what can I do? I got a dead corpse here. Now I can take his stuff, right? To look around, it was... okay, I know if I hit G, I can get stuff. Maybe it'll give me a list of options. Get. There's nothing here to pick up. Okay, maybe I have to move up. Okay, let's go ahead and turn. Move up. Now, here we go. There are several objects here. Smoked. Now, there was a command I could have used to get an adjacent object. I think that was Shift-G, if I'm not mistaken. So I could have used that command to get stuff in an adjacent area. Been playing for a couple of years. Hundreds to thousands of hours, Lev says. All right, you'll have to let me know, Lev, how lucky I got with killing this guy with a first strike. I probably got lucky as hell. But, and four more items. Okay. So, there are several objects here. I can't click on one. Okay, so if I hit G, what do you want to pick up? All these items are laying on the ground. Okay, well, I'll pick up the food. I can just click it, I'm sure. Space, done to proceed with selected. I can probably highlight all these things. Unharmed, dead, a carcass. I don't want to pick up the carcass. I don't want that. So I like how you can just click it and unclick it. That makes it a little more user-friendly. I definitely want the robe. Rough fur hood, yeah. I'm going to take all this dude's rough leather boots. No, I don't know if I want that or not. Woolen trousers. I already have some trousers on. I probably don't need that. Where it shows how much rough woolen undershirt. Yeah, I don't think I need that either. It's in pretty bad shape, it looks like. I might take these boots, though, even though they're rough. It looks like they have some pretty good shape to them. A hand axe I'll definitely take. I already have a knife, but I guess another one wouldn't hurt. It doesn't weigh that much. A short bow and 13 arrows. How many? I want to take them all. Yeah, I'm going to pick up the 177 pound carcass of the guy. Not. So now I hit space and oh, Lev says well, he was a forester. The poor guy plants trees. So he acts like it wasn't a surprise that I was able to kill him. It's like a guy with a gun being able to kill me while I'm playing this game. Same kind of situation. Pretty easy kill. Take everything but the carcass. Lev says, okay, I'll definitely trust him on that. So Lev says take this stuff too. Okay. So you pick up the woolen trousers, you pick up the rough woolen undershirt. Awesome. The clothes could be cut up for cord. Okay. So let's go ahead and turn here. Now, Lev, I got to ask you, does this game have any, and I know somebody else is probably watching and thinking this, me just killing that guy by random, is there any kind of a, what am I saying, any kind of a karma system? Does that go into play here? Have I negatively affected any kind of karma or any kind of reputation with any other person in the game by doing that? Could that kill have consequences on me is, I guess, what I'm asking. So if you can answer that question for me, that'd be awesome. I'm sure somebody else out there watching would like to know that as well. And I will be leaving this live stream of this game up, even though it'll probably be a pretty boring live stream as opposed to somebody that knows the game better. But patch of 2 growling novel grasses here. Okay, I don't think I need that. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to go back into my mode here, and I need to go find water. Because I was close to the water. Oops. It's deep water there. You'll need to swim or go by watercraft. Okay, so I will turn, and I will go over here, and I will go into the water. I'll go here. How about this? Same thing, deep water. But I found water. Isn't that good? Can I get can I fill up my mug with it or something? I'm trying to go into the water at all areas here. Oh, maybe because maybe the rain ceases. Okay, so I got water here that's not too deep for me. Oh, yeah, it is. But right here, it looks like... How do I fill up my mug? I have a mug. Can I... hunger is going up. Thirst is going up. I don't really need a mug of water right now, but I was just curious what I could do with water now that I'm near it. If you can let me know that, Lev, let me know what I can do with this water now that I found it. And if you can still answer that question of, is there kind of any negative karma? Could that kill on the guy come back and affect me in some bad way? If you can let me know that, that'd be great. I'm going to take a quick break, guys. I will be right back in just a couple minutes. All right, people, I'm back. Thanks so much for waiting for me there. All right, A to apply item, fill cup up with water. Q to take a drink. Nice. Okay, so Q is to just take like a drink. Like that's like dipping my hands into the water and bringing that up to my mouth. That makes sense. Okay, so let's try that here. Q. Craft drink something from the natural water source. Yes. Okay. Task completed, and I finished that task here. You can stay alive without food for weeks, but unless you have water, you will die of dehydration in days. Congratulations, you successfully accomplished one task out of all the other tasks. Oh, I should have asked that guy to be a companion rather than killed him, because then I would have completed that task as well. But I got a kill. Why is this? Okay, here you go, Lev. Why is this not clicked here? I got a kill. Maybe this means it wants a kill of like an animal rather than a murder. What I did was a murder. It says get a kill, not a murder. A building, a catch. Okay, so a catch. I can't click on that to get more information about it. Like, you know, I assume that means a catch. Would that mean catching a rabbit, catching a fish, anything? Agriculture, building, a domestic animal. Timber work, do it yourself. Fishing, fishing's right there. Shelter in the woods. A search for the wildlife. Well, I've been searching for wildlife, but I haven't found really any yet. So, I mean, that should be clicked. All right, so let's go ahead and hit escape. This is pretty cool, though. Oops, you can zoom in. There are several ways to accomplish each task. Sometimes you need to find a proper place or get specific equipment before it's even possible to accomplish tasks. Makes sense. Therefore, you should be aware of the possibilities the game has got to offer. Use your creativity and find alternate ways to get the task done. Sometimes it may take some time before circumstances are correct for the task to be done. Some extra work and patience will also be needed regularly. But as you advance, you will be rewarded. F5 shows the screen during the game. Okay. So escape. Now if I hit F5, okay, so F5 to go back and then escape. Okay. So let's go ahead and, I don't think I have, I for inventory, I don't think I have enough stuff to make a fishing pole. I don't have a fishing pole. Could I use my spear to go fishing? I don't think so. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and I could use my my stick, guys, that I found, and this rope to make me a fishing pole. How's that for being creative, huh? I don't even know where that stick I found is. I don't even know. It's gone, I guess. Oh, it's right here. It's down here somewhere. A branch. A branch. I could use a branch and a rope. There's got to be a crafting option, a menu as well somewhere, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying there's got to be something where you can craft stuff. So notice my thirst is now done. Hunger is going up a little bit, but okay. Again, if you guys want to see me do anything, let me know. I'm going to move away from the water for right now. You're a bit hungry. Okay. Now notice I'm exploring uncharted territory here. It's so black. It's late morning, so it's not because it's night. If you didn't know better, you would look at this screen and think, oh my gosh, Zax, it's getting dark. But it's only late morning. Just out of curiosity, let's go ahead and go back and check out the map here. Closer look. You are now zoomed on a local terrain map. Take some time to explore your surroundings a bit. Congratulations, you successfully accomplished this task. A closer look. Okay. What? I didn't mean to do that. How? Key commands. Okay. So now I'm getting a close-up look of the area. A lot of branches down here. So this would be an area you'd want to go to if you're getting into an area where maybe you want to pick up sticks, or you're finding a lot of, you're in an area where you want to pick blueberries or whatever, I guess. I don't think you can really do that from the other map. Oh, and see, I see an animal here. Let's see if I can see that bird from here, from the other map. Enter. Escape. No. How do I go? I thought I hit escape to go back between the maps. Escape to cancel. It must be down here that you can't zoom out directly right now. This area has activity going on. Oh, that's why I couldn't move out. Please walk a little further from this location and press enter again. Okay. What activity is going on here unless it's just this bird? The bird's taking off now. Come here, bird. That bird is long gone, I'm sure. Alright, let's go ahead and try to move back. Zoom back out. Still can't. Some kind of activity going on. Tasks come up automatically. Next, it said to pick something up. Okay, pick something up. Okay. Well, I'll pick up this little pebble here. G. You pick up the rock. Alright, you picked up something. Remember that carrying heavy loads sometimes slows down physical skill use and makes movement and combat more difficult. Okay. So now make a fire. Okay, escape. And if I hit make a fire. To survive the wilderness, especially in the winter, you need to learn how to make a fire. That's your next task. You can find and pick up several branches and drop them where you wish to build a fire. Use your timbercraft skill to cut branches from a tree, or you can set fire to any dry fallen tree. To place heavy trunks or a pile of firewood in a location you wish to build a fire, you can push items. Use the push items command. Finally, use build fire command to light up the firewood. Drop something. Push pack is P. Skills, use your skills. Man, this is intense. All right, so here's a fallen tree. I don't know if I can use that or not. We'll try. The tree trunk here. Okay, so S is skill. Fire building. It's got to be up here somewhere. Building. Using building. Buildings are made of wood. No, I'm not trying to do a building. Building. Deconstruct something. I can't deconstruct a tree. You see a tree trunk here. Let's go ahead and try skills again. Escape. Skills. Where's fire building at? Cookery? Carpentry. This is all combat skills. I'm skilled in cookery. Would it be in a... It's not in a cookery, is it? Cookery is the ability to prepare and preserve food. Roast. First tutorial is designed to get you... A is designed to get you started using different key function. Okay, so what he means is here is I had three choices when I started the game. I chose the A tutorial, or the one in the middle here as I looked at it, because it should, is designed to help me get accustomed to using different keys for different functions rather than just starting out like I know everything, and I certainly don't, as you can see. All right, so cookery is not what I want. I'm going to hit escape because I don't want to be using cookery. I want to hit S for skills again. Hide working ritual timbercraft. Would that be it? Timbercraft option. Cut branches, twigs from tree, peel bark. Split firewood from a block. Chop. Fell a tree. That'd be chop a tree down. Chop a felled tree into blocks. Split firewood from a block. Okay, so let's try to chop this tree that we're standing on up. Okay. Select trunk to work with. I thought it was on a trunk. Maybe I can't be right on it. Let's escape. Let's move up. Let's look at it like this. Now let's go ahead and use skills again. Timbercraft. Chop a felled tree into blocks. C. And then we'll click. It doesn't give us that cursor again. There's not any big tree trunk to work with. Okay, well if I move down, it says tree trunk here. I'm not understanding. Fire is F, needs at least kindling to burn, which makes sense. What I'm wanting to know now, Lev, is why is it telling me there's not a tree trunk here when it specifically says you see a tree trunk here? That's what I'm not understanding. Split a trunk into boards. Peel the bark. Cut branches, twigs from a tree. T. Okay. Well, let's hit this way. Can I just click it here? To do this, you need the following equipment, materials, or articles. Cutting weapon or by hand. Okay, so I need to equip my escape. I need to look at my inventory. Right now I have the spear wielded. What I want to do is take my axe, hand axe. Okay, how do I do it? W. Wait a minute. W. Repeat, cut twigs, branches. Wielded weapons. You're carrying the following items. Select an item to examine. Weapon or armor. Okay, to wield a weapon. Man, I don't even remember how to do this. Let's see. Keyboard commands. Let's go page down. Wear clothing or armor. Wield a weapon or tools is W. That's what I thought. I'm hitting W. What do you want to wield? I want to wield the hand axe. Okay. Hand axe wielded as a secondary weapon. That's fine. Now I want to use skills. I want to use timbercraft. And I want to cut branches or twigs from a tree, which is this. And then I want to... I don't have my little highlight cursor, so I'm going to go bam. To do this, you need the following equipment, materials, or articles. Cutting weapon or by hand. Okay, you have all the necessary equipment, it says. Space to continue. There we go. You finish cutting the branches. They're laying beside you on the ground. Okay. Yeah, Levis says use W with no menu open. Trying to help me out there. I've already figured that out. All right, guys, I have company. I'll be right back. All right, people, I'm back. All right, so I got branches on the ground. Now I have a trunk here as well. Can I not skill timbercraft? Split firewood from a block. Can I do that? S? I want to do it that where there's no block of wood to work with. Okay, so if I move down, now I turn around so I can see it. Now S, timbercraft, split up. There's no block of wood to work with. Okay, fine. Timbercraft, split a trunk into boards, split firewood from a block. S, that's what I tried to do. Chop felled tree into blocks. C, up. And again, it says there's not any big tree trunk to work with. Okay. Carpentry. Building. Cellar. Wooden building. Nope, that isn't what I want. Escape. S. Which one do I choose to build a fire? Timbercraft, hardware, fishing, herbalore, cookery, carpentry. It's not carpentry. That's to make a. I can make a bow and arrow. What do I need to make an arrow? I have the stuff. I guess I can make arrows out of the branches I cut. I guess is what I'm doing here. Okay, here's my chance. Back up one space and use F to till fire starts. The next task, it will give you a fish to cook, and Alt-C to cook. Stand next to not on some items. Okay, I thought I was moved down from the items. I thought I was like down from the items right here. So let's go ahead and I'm not gonna craft arrows, but looks like that's how you would do it. Okay, so we're gonna go. I thought I moved down from these arrows. It looks like they're above me, but maybe not. So let's go ahead and move down one more. Now let's look at them. Okay. Now he says use F, and I want to go ahead and see that myself with the skills. Fishing? Fishing? Activate fishing, set a net, retrieve a net, make a pole. Okay. Use F till fire starts. F. What? Where to build a fire? What? I thought that was... Oh, I would have to use S for a skill and then F. So the difference is hitting S for a skill and then F is fishing. Whereas just from the main menu, F is to build a fire. And I can go ahead and escape. I want to see that here. I'm going to go ahead and hit keyboard controls. And as you'll see, I'm sure Lev is right here. F is going to be fishing here somewhere. Page down. Build a fire right there. Okay. Got it. I was a little bit confused there. All right, so F. Build a fire there. There's nothing to set fire. I'll place some firewood over there first. And then, okay, so what I'll do here is I'll move up. Now I'll hit F. Now I'll start a fire right here. There we go. You did not succeed in making a fire because my skill is not high enough, for example. Now I wonder if I used all the firewood. Probably did. Try it again. First place some firewood there. Okay. F. There we go. You made a fire. Fire keeps you warm during cold weather, will burn as long as it has enough fuel to heat the burning fuel. You'll need to occasionally move some wood or some burnable item into the fire. That's cool. Okay. You need to be right next to it, to the item. You're one space away now. Got it, love. All right, excellent. So the next one is cookery. So we're going to go ahead and hit escape. And Lev already told me how to do that. He says it will give you a fish to cook. You'll probably, as you probably need to learn how to fish and hunt for livelihood, you also need to learn how to cook what you catch or kill. Now use a cookery skill to prepare some food. The most simple recipe is just to roast a raw fish or meat over a campfire while the food is being cooked. And if you don't have anything else to do, you can use to wait or use rest commands to kill some time. Your nose will tell you when the food is ready, so be ready to cancel your lazy time or you will burn the food. Okay, so several ways to accomplish each task. Yeah, got that. So we can see our fire here. So now we're going to go ahead and use the Alt-C, it says, to cook. I got to hit a game course event is coming up. Space. You got a fresh pike. It gave me a fish. Okay, so now Alt-C, cookery. And I'm going to roast it. I could try to smoke it, but I probably have to have something else to smoke it, I'm sure. Pike. To do this, you need the following materials: a raw meat or fish and a fire. You have all the necessary equipment down here. Space to continue. I'm kind of catching on to this game a little bit. There's a lot of commands you have to learn, though. All right. So I'm going to hit space to continue, and hopefully I don't burn it. Raw meat and fish will spoil pretty quickly if not cooked. Recipes vary in nutrition as well as preservation time. It's worthwhile to take some time. Okay, congratulations. You have successfully accomplished this task. Okay. Your next task is to fell a tree, for which you need to zoom in on the local map. You'll need an axe to fell bigger trees, but only a knife is required for slender trees. Next, check your inventory. Stand by a tree you wish to cut down and fell it by using your Timbercraft skill. Okay. So I think I'm finally catching on a little bit. Live freely now and see the game course information screen. Now I'm still roasting this. I'm getting warm. Part of it's, I'm sure, because of the fire. Now, have I already cooked the fish? Have I already taken it off or no? Page down. Yeah, see, I don't even have the fish. It's still on the fire. Okay. So I can sit here and rest until the fire cooks it. But again, this is a turn-based game, so if I just sit here and wait, nothing's going to happen. So I would actually have to go into the menu here keyboard commands. There is a keyboard command for resting. And that is skills, combat. Let's page up. We're still on the page down. One of these is to rest. Get up or lay down, sleep. Alt minus rest until not fatigued. Okay. Wait or rest until canceled. Okay, so I just want the minus sign is what I want. So if I hear the minus sign here, I should rest. Okay. You're feeling hot. You're feeling sweaty. You're feeling sweaty a lot. I'm burning up because of the fire. It smells... Okay. Okay. You hear a goosehawk calling in the northeast. Smells like roasted poke is burning soon. Okay, so how do I get it off? Escape? Okay. So now I'm going to turn base. So I'm sitting there resting, and time is going on as you wait. Okay, it smells like roasted pike is burning soon. So how do I get it off the fire now? You have about 1.5 game hours to cook a pike. Okay. Man, good thing, like I say, good thing Lev is here. So escape. So to remove the, I would assume I would go back into the same skill, which is Alt plus C. No. How do I remove the roast? Okay, I don't have... How do I get it off the fire? Pick up, get? Would that be it? Pick up the you pick up the roasted pike. Okay, so it's just G. All right, I'm figuring it out. So I hear it raining now. I can tell it's raining. Yeah, it starts to rain right there. I missed that while I was... And then... Okay, so now it wants me to do a chop tree. To do that, it said I had to go into the close-up. Oh, no, I was in the close-up screen. Okay. So let's go ahead. I have the hand axe. Let's go ahead and use my skill, S. And let's go into Timbercraft. And we are going to fell a tree. That is our next task. And we're going to go ahead and click to the left. There's no proper tree to work with. Really? Looks like a tree to me. Okay. Well, let's, do I have to face it? Is that it? I don't think so. Skill. Timbercraft. Fell a tree. Okay, now we go. You have to, it looks like you have to actually face it. Okay, space to continue. There we go. You can hear the tree fall. How cool is that? The wood from the trees, form in the trees, various useful material can be used. Many different purposes. You can continue processing the tree with your Timbercraft skill if you like. Notice that not every felled tree is suitable for every purpose. The main difference is whether the trunk is a slender one, a young or small tree, or a big full-size one. When working with lumber, the type of axe used often has a major influence on the required working time and the quality of the result. So the next task is going to be to, you can make various items yourself, tools, weapons, clothes, even buildings. Go ahead and try now to make yourself some item. You may want to check out your inventory first to see what you have and what you need. You might want to try an easy piece of woodwork for your first attempt. An easy piece of woodwork. Several pieces to work with this. All right. All right, guys. So if you want to give me some advice here on what you think I should do here, Lev, I'll be right back in just a second. All right, guys, I'm back here. Got some background noise, so apologize for that. Sorry, dropping for now. Thanks. Pick up. Okay. So Lev left us all alone, so we are still cooking this fire. We are sweating a lot because to verify that this fire is causing us to sweat a lot, let's go ahead and move away from the fire, and I'm sure our sweating will decrease. I'm sure there's a way you can put out the fire and all kinds of stuff, but I'm just trying to quit sweating so much right now. I'm still sweating a lot. Again, it's a turn-based game, so nothing's going to happen if I just stand here. I'm not resting or anything, so it's not going to make time go by. So let's keep moving away, and we should see that we quit sweating here in a minute, I would think. It is in the late afternoon, so the temperature is a little bit warmer as well. As you can see, the temperature shown here, I assume. I'm kind of winging it here a little bit, guys. We may be sweating a lot just because of the temperature of the time of the day as well. But, all right. So we're getting pretty hungry, guys. And let's go ahead and eat. As you can see our hunger level here. Now we're only rather warm. We are a bit tired. Okay. We're going to wait till a little bit later in the evening, and then we're going to go to sleep. But for now, I'm going to worry about my hunger, and I'm going to go ahead and go into my inventory. And I'm going to go down to my food. Page down. And this roasted pike is 7 pounds, so I'm going to go ahead and eat this thing. To examine it, I don't want to examine it. I actually want to eat it. So, okay, only weapons, armors, and clothes can be examined. So I actually want to use that or eat it. And I've already forgot what key that was to eat. Or use an item. U is you. See, if I just had done U for use, it would have actually laid me down. I don't want that. Eat something is E. Makes sense. Okay, so we're going to E, and then it's going to give us a menu of what we want to eat. And I'm going to eat this 7-pound fish. Wow, that filled me all the way up because it was 7 pounds. It was a big fish that the computer gave us for that task. So it said we need to... oops. What do you want to drop? I don't want to drop nothing. I have the key by mistake. Let's go ahead. Let's try to hit knock down this pine tree. I already know that I have to look at it. And then we'll use our S for skill. We'll use Timbercraft. We're going to chop this down. Yes, space to continue. Timbercraft performance is most likely to succeed poorly due to being fatigued and the load you're carrying. Wow. So based on how much stuff I'm carrying and the fact I'm tired, I may fail at it. But I did get it knocked down. The hand axe is a satisfactory tool here. And I was able to knock the tree down. So now I should be able to use my skill again. Timbercraft, it wanted me to make a wood block. You don't notice any tracks. Oops. Skill. Timbercraft is M. Okay, I hit T by mistake. Okay, and we're going to chop this into blocks. Felled tree. The one above us. There is not any big tree to work with. Really? Sure about that? Okay, let's move down then. Boom. Now let's look at it again. Skill. Click on M for Timbercraft. C for chop a felled tree into blocks. Move up. Still not any big tree trunk to work with. Wow. Okay. You see a tree trunk here. I'm a little bit confused by that. Skill. Timbercraft. Oh, there we go. You have to be right on it, and then you don't even have to choose a direction. Okay. So where before, when I was starting the fire or whatever, I had to be right one space away and then point the direction. If you're chopping a felled tree, it doesn't work like that. You can't be one block away and point the direction, even though it gives you that option here. You just need to be standing right on it. That's what it looks like anyway. So that's a little bit confusing. But I did chop the tree into blocks. I'm probably really tired now. Fatigue, 69%. I'm carrying 45.7 pounds of crap. It gives me a 9% penalty. And because of my fatigue, notice I don't have any injury or starvation here, so that's good, or that could affect my total penalty here. But mainly my fatigue is what's giving me a 78% penalty to probably everything I do. So that's interesting as well. Okay, so now I want to build something. How do I... Okay, let's look at my skills. Skills. Okay, let's escape out of that. Now hit skills. Timbercraft, carpentry? Or timbercraft is what? Peel back, cut branches. Okay, I don't think that's what I need. Let's go back and see. F5, I think, was our tasks. Yeah. Do it yourself. You can make various items, tools, weapons, whatever. You may want to check out your inventory first. Try an easy piece of woodwork for your first attempt. Okay, so let's escape out of that. Let's go into our skills again. Let's go into, I guess, carpentry. And a blunt arrow. Something simple. I don't know what would. A ski stick, short bow. Let's try to make an arrow. I don't know. Let's try to make an arrow here. Craft an item. How many? Total 5. I can make 5 from the wood that I have here, I assume. So I'll create 5 arrows. The branch in your inventory will be used. Oh, so it wasn't branch laying on the ground. It was actually a branch in my inventory. You will need 4 branches because I'm trying to make 5, so I need a branch for each arrow that I'm making. Okay, so fine. Let's get out of this. Let's assume that I want to make more arrows, but I want to use arrows not for my... Let's just go ahead and craft one item. Let's just craft 1 arrow. So let's go ahead and hit S. Carpentry is Y. And then arrow 1. I need a feather. Okay, so I can't make an arrow without a feather. That makes sense. Okay. Broad knife. Okay. And I don't have any feathers or anything like that, so... Skill. I don't think I can make that. You need slender trunk. Fell trees to get these. And you need a 0.5 pounds of leather. You need an axe or a knife. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to make that either. I don't know that I can make anything under the carpentry, to be honest with you. Skills, carpentry. Oops, that's cooking. Escape. Skills, carpentry is Y. Paddle, I'm sure I can't make that either. You need a board, and you need an axe. Okay, so one of the things I can do to get boards, I am getting really tired here, but one thing I can do is I can fell a tree. So let's go S. Timbercraft. Fell a tree is F. You have all the necessary equipment, space to continue. And it's right, I'm felling this tree right in front of me. You're too fatigued to continue. The hand axe is a satisfactory tool. The rain seizes. You need a break. Okay. So I've been chopping trees down. I chopped this tree down. Now I'm trying to get myself to chop another tree, and it's just saying I'm too fatigued to do it. And that makes perfect sense. So, let's pause. To be continued at will. Okay, so let's go ahead and rest, which was, I think it was minus? Yeah. So let's rest for a little bit. Starts to rain. Meanwhile, Goshawk enters your view, which is this bird up here. I should, yes, let's abort this. Let's go ahead and try to kill this bird with our bow and arrow. So let's go ahead and W to equip the... I have 2 short bows. We'll equip a short bow. And we actually... how do you unequip something, I wonder? Let's go back into escape. Keyboard commands. If I want to get rid of that spear, I don't need that spear anymore, so pick up something, move items, haul items around with you. Wield an item. How do you draw? I don't want to drop it. Okay, T is take off. Okay. So T, let's go ahead and take off the spear. There we go. Now we simply have you swing your arm back, preparing to throw. Oh, that's throw. Okay, I want to escape that. I don't want to throw the spear. All right, so I think that I should have been a capital T. Is that right? That's what I'm talking about. This game is so complex that, yeah, T. See, big difference between a little t and a capital T. I needed to do a capital T. So I need to hit Shift T here. What item do you want to take off? This spear. Okay, now I'm not wearing it. Now I should just be wearing the short bow. First, second. Okay. B. Use hotkeys, mouse click, or enter to select. Done. Okay. There, now it's gone. Oh boy, now to kill something, I need to see it, I'm sure. Where did that bird go? Well, it's just here. There it is. Probably need a line of sight, and I can't see it again. There it is. Man, it's getting away from me. Crap. Goshawk flees. It flies up into the air. I'm not going to be able to hit that thing way up in the air. And it's raining. My fatigue is down. Let's go ahead and try to sleep, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and call this first stream. I want to get a lot more familiar with this game. I definitely want to play this game more. This game's definitely worth the $10 in my opinion. A lot of people may not like a game like this, but I definitely think it's really cool. Now, I don't even remember how to sleep. I'd have to go back to my keyboard. Z is sleep. Shift Z, rather. So we're going to go ahead and go Shift Z. You can't sleep outside in the rain. So we might be screwed. Maybe if it quits raining, I can sleep. Let's go ahead and... What if I move? I can't move under a tree. Pine blocking your way. I gotta wait till it quits raining, I'm sure. And so what I'll do is I'll rest here. Because again, nothing happens if you just sit there. Notice my fatigue now is back down to 0 just because I'm resting. It starts to rain. Okay. So now I have no fatigue. There's really no reason to sleep now, even though it's late night. All right, so really you don't need to sleep. All you need to do, notice I have 0 fatigue. All you need to do is actually hit your minus button to rest for a while. And rain ceases again. Now I can go back on my way. And I still need to craft something. And what I was going to do, real quick, try to get that task completed, I am going to hit S. Okay, I can get out of this. I can just use M from this option, I'm sure. There are no items at your feet. Okay, I got to use skill, and then M. And then fell a tree. Or cut branches or twigs from a tree. Let's hit T. Let's do that. And then to the right. This is no tree. Well, what the hell do you call that? That's not a tree. What is it? That's kind of weird. What about that? S M T up. This is no tree. Skill M. Cut branches from a tree. Up there. This is no tree. Okay, well, what about... You know what? There's branches right here. No, that's crowberry shrubs. It can be harvested after a day. Okay, spruce blocking your way. Is that a tree? Let's see if that's a tree. S. M. Cut branches from a tree. Up. This is no tree. How is that not a tree? Okay, now let's go SM. Yeah, I don't know how these aren't trees. If I go, let's go escape here. If I come up here, a pine blocking your way. How is a pine not a tree? Now I'm confused again as to how. It might simply be because I don't have my, you know what? Even though it's giving me this area, this problem here. Oh, okay. The broad knife in your inventory will be used. Okay, now it's working. You cut off following branches. So this is a tree. This wasn't a tree. I don't know if I was doing something wrong there. I probably was. Okay. Lying beside you on the ground. Now let's see if we can craft. Skill. Go into carpentry. And make an arrow. Oh, we can't make an arrow. What was it that you could make from... There was something I could make from a branch or something. Was it a paddle? A board. Okay, that's not what I want. So what I want to do is let's just go ahead and go back over here. Oops. To our board over here. To our log, I mean. We cut down earlier. Right here. Tree trunk here. Let's go skill. Oops, not that. Skill. Timber craft. Chop a trunk into boards. Split a trunk into boards. No substitute big enough. Okay, so let's go. I think I tried to do this already. Skill. Timbercraft is M. Split a trunk into boards. And then to the right. I don't have any cursor here. No suitable big tree trunk to work with. Maybe I have to do this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this isn't working, to be honest with you. Timbercraft, split a trunk into boards. It would be down. Why is this not working? I'm looking right at it now. No suitable big tree trunk to work with. Well, on that note, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this stream and see if I can't figure this game out a little bit more so that when I play this game again, which I guarantee you I'm going to, I mean, I already have almost 2 hours into this game. I think this game is fun. I think it's going to be more fun once I actually learn what I'm doing and see some of the risks and rewards and, you know, play and get some more experience in this game. And hopefully when I come back here, you know, hopefully in the next few days, I can demonstrate, you know, exactly all this game has without being so dumbfounded and you know, kind of scratching and clawing like I'm doing now, trying to figure these things out that, you know, spending 10 minutes or more just trying to do one little task, whereas if I knew the game, it would definitely be a lot easier. So it would demonstrate the game a lot better right now because now I'm, you know, really feeling kind of silly in a lot of these situations, even though I'm learning the game. But I think what I've demonstrated with this game, with my first stream of this game today on LiveStream, is exactly what this game is, how deep it is, and how many different commands and stuff there are, all the possibilities, you know, everything you can do. It definitely is a nice survival game, and it's a very, very deep game. So there is a lot of games kind of like this that are RPGs where instead of, you know, being realistic and kind of nature and, other people and animals and stuff like that. There's a lot of games out there that are monsters and trolls and dragons and stuff like that, and a lot of people love those. Well, this is a more realistic approach to to real life rather than the fantasy dragons and goblins and stuff like that coming up on me. So hopefully this has been a good demonstration of this game. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. And again, I guarantee you I will be back with more of this game once I learn it a little bit better. And like I say, I'm not scratching and clawing at every little task so much. So I want to go and thank you guys for watching. Be sure you comment down below. Be sure you drop me the comment. Be sure you give me a like if you like this. If this has helped you make a decision about buying this game, let me know down in the comments, and be sure you give me a like as well if that's the case. So thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Zaxxer99. We'll be back soon. Take care.